What is going on? How's everyone doing? Let me know in the comments if you can hear me, if my mic's working all right. I am the traditional Salmaine hot dog. How's everyone doing? Let me know in the chat. Welcome to the Slapped Ham live stream this fine Halloween. Hope you're all well and dandy. Let me know how your Halloween's been. Hamweena. Hear you loud and clear. Excellent. Everything is working as it should. What does everyone think of my Boss Hog outfit? Everyone's enjoying their Halloween. Let me know in the chat how your Halloween's been. What did you dress up as? Did you go trick-or-treating? Did you have anyone come to your house asking for candy? Let me know. Let me know in the chats as I adjust the tip of my dog. Tip of my dog. Believe it or not, a synthetic hot dog is quite warm. Off work today, doing great, says Yellow Submarine. That's good to hear. World Paranormal's in the chat. Welcome. Good to see you, man. Try and make your thing visible. Hello, big hello to all our members. MGM, Emily Strange. Big hello to Queen Joker, our moderator. How is everyone doing? I'm a mummy and gave out candy. What sort of candy did everyone give out this fine Halloween? Christopher Haynes. I gave candy out to a kid dressed as the imposter from Among Us. It's pretty good. April comes in with a big yellow. Love that Boss Hog costume. I'm Pikachu, slapped ham at work today. See, we have a public holiday today here in Australia. It happened to fall on Melbourne Cup Day, which we have a public holiday today. So I get to be a hot dog on government time. The chat is going super quick, so it's kind of hard to see what everyone's doing. Chat is flying. I see that. Love the Boss Hog costume. I'm a Pikachu, slapped ham at work today. Love you, man. Thanks, April. Good to hear you're spicing them hams as usual. For those of you who don't know, April actually works in a ham factory, which is pretty goddamn awesome. What am I drinking? I have a cold brew at the moment. It's the morning here in Australia. But I do have a cheeky little ginger beer. Alcoholic ginger beer for later. How's your Halloween going? Well, it is no longer Halloween here in Australia, sadly. It was yesterday because we live in the future here in Australia. But I had a damn fine day. I wrote some spooky scripts, made some content. It was good. Good. Lil Sun, happy November 1st. Indeed. Bonita. James Clements, happy Halloween, everyone. There's a good question. Gabe Zero says, is a hot dog a sandwich? Let us know in the comments if you think a hot dog is a sandwich or not. If it's not a sandwich, then what is it? A salted snack of some description? I forgot you're all the way in Australia. Yes, we're in the future. We're in the upside down land, the southern hemisphere. It is spring here. We're heading into summer. It's been really wet lately. We've been getting a lot of rain and it has been bucketing down. Lots of floods and things. April says, yes, it's a sandwich. King Daddy Goat says, hot dog is a sandwich. David Moon says, hot dog's a taco. Dana Kelly, thank you so much for that super sticker of a lemon high-fiving a fish. Is that what we're doing there? So today, I thought I would do a little bit of a QA session, answer some of your questiones, and then I thought I'd do a couple of fun things. We'll go through our subreddit and we'll watch some spooky videos together, ones that I haven't seen, so we can react to them together. And then I've got a few other fun little things. An online tarot reading session, which should be a hoot, and a online Ouija board, which should be interesting, so we can evoke some digital ghouls together. And we'll also chat a lot of shite. Hot dogs are bologna sticks. Happy Halloween. Hot dog is its own thing. John Martinez. I would say it's its own thing. Although over in America, you classify a lot of things as sandwiches. Is that correct? So we'll start off with some Q&A. So fire off some questions and I will answer them. The chat is going super quick, so I'll try my darndest. Remember to smash that thumbs up button on your way in as well. It helps the algorithms. Do you prefer ketchup on your hot dog? Absolutely. Ketchup, mustard, cheese. That is premium hot dog business right there. Why do some people not put ketchup on their hot dogs? Just mustard maybe. Just a knuckle sandwich. April says, yup, we call everything a sandwich. I wonder how the Earl of Sandwich feels about that. The original inventor of the sandwich. I believe he was Austrian or German. I think he was playing poker and would play till very late at night. So he asked one of his servants to put some meat between two bits of bread. And that is how the sandwich was invented. Fun sandwich fact of the day for those of you playing at home. April only puts mustard on her dogs. MGM puts both. I've heard people put barbecue sauce on their hot dogs. Relish. Ooh, these sound like good dogs. I should have brought some relish in and just like smothered it all over myself for the live stream. That's more for my OnlyFans coming soon. Excusez-moi. Relish. Few people put relish on their dogs. Sounds like how the slapped ham was invented. Pretty much. Late night poker. Guacamole on a hot dog. Little Sun. Surely that's controversial. Donna Owens says, your favorite clip you've ever shown. See, that's a tough one. We get asked that quite a bit. I often say, and it's quite a popular one now, quite famous, the one with the two little girls sitting on by that little chair, and one of them thinks they see something in the back room and screams, and the mum like can't make sense of why they're so scared. You'd probably know it if you saw it. Fried onions. Yep, Maggie, I can see fried onions on a hot dog for sure. Here in Australia, we do beef sausages on the barbecue, mate, on the barbie. And we do ketchup and fried onions on it. And it is a dang good snack. Chili cheese tomatoes with onions. Little Sun. Dang, you all getting creative with your boss hogs. April says, do you like roller coaster? As in roller coasters? As in participating in a roller coaster? Or can you expand on that, April? I'm not sure what type of roller coaster. Just first time I've seen Slapped Ham live. Welcome. Red onions, ketchup, and honey mustard. Scrumptious. That does sound dang delicious. Thank you very much, Juz. Sassafras Cath, what's the creepiest thing you've ever seen? We also get this question a bit. I've told the story a couple of times on live stream about the in China, the lady walking backwards out of the mist. Boy, oh boy, that was terrifying. I was in China in like 2009-ish. Anyway, I was walking through a park like pre-dawn, pitch black, and suddenly a lady came walking backwards out of the mist, and I nearly browned my trousers, let's just say. But it turns out she was just exercising, early morning exercising. And she was walking backwards through a pitch black park in the mist. It was like something out of a horror movie. Absolutely terrifying. Ooh, Gabe Zero says ketchup is for children. Controversial. Discuss that in the comments. Is ketchup for children only? I would say negative. I love me some ketchup. Melted cheese and bacon. We're getting some serious recipes for hot dogs coming through in the chat. Why are scary videos under the name Slapped Ham from Megan Arnold? Well, we started our channel some moons ago now, about 8 years ago, and we used to do all kinds of different stuff. Bit of history, bit of gaming, bit of science. It was always like in a listicle top 10 format. So we put a whole bunch of names on a whiteboard and we linked Slapped and Ham together, and thus it was born. And yeah, we used to do all kinds of different stuff, but then eventually we honed in on the paranormal niche, and now I'm a spooky hot dog. Go figure. Whoa, Raptros. Ketchup, totally melted cheeses, mushrooms, and fried onions. Dang, chat. You got the hot dog goods going on. My fiance never understood, and I laughed so hard when he entered the live video and he saw these. Well, how did you do there? Figure. Emily Strange, what's your favorite candy? I have a very soft spot for Skittles. Quite like Starburst. Here in Australia, we have these things called Coke bottles. Do you have Coke bottles in the US? They're like little gummies shaped like a Coke bottle, and they're cola flavored, and they're quite delicious. Let me know if you have Coke bottles in the US. Where's everyone from? Spam in the chat where you're watching from this fine evening / morning / midday. I am in Melbourne, Australia, and it is 20 past 11 in the morning. April, what's your favorite place you've ever been? I often think of Japan when I think of favorite places. It is just another realm. If you've ever been, and if you haven't, I highly recommend you go to Japan. It is just bonkers. It's kind of like going to an alternate reality, like a different world that like ran on its own timeline in the best possible way. Like it's so amazing over there. People are lovely. The food is fantastic. There's like this really like neo-futuristic vibe, but then you got all this old school history as well. It's very hard to beat in terms of a destination, and I highly recommend going to Japan if you've never been. Do yourself a favor. Oh dang. Chicago, Winnipeg, Canada, Mexico, Minnesota, Maine. Japan is wonderful, says Michelle Budd. Correct. Clayt Allen, pop bottles in Canada. Do you mean, are they cola flavored? Are they cola flavored? Let me know. I'll go with my son one day, says April. Yeah, highly recommend. If you can manage it, you'll love it. Donna Owens from North Carolina. Bonita from Pennsylvania. Huntington Beach. Wow. All over the US. Kosovo. Denmark. A couple of internationals. Puerto Rico. The UK. Derbyshire. Welcome, welcome. South Korea. Oh, went to South Korea in August. South Carolina. Holy moly. Chicago. I might be getting over to the US next year. We're thinking of going to VidCon in Anaheim. So that'll be a hootus. A dang hootus for sure. Did you come up with a catchphrase by yourself? Just like this. Yeah, it's sort of just evolved, I think. I'm just trying to think of an interesting way to like transition from intro to content. It just, it eventually became this thing that we say. Just like this. Mystified from Massachusetts. Welcome, Mystified. Emily Strange, you're just near Anaheim. Well. Yeah, so we might be going to VidCon next year in Anaheim, so that'll be sweet. Kick Batowski comes in with the huge blue super sticker. Thank you very much, my man. Oh, what about the pew? What made you do that? That's just how I exit rooms. It's just how I roll. Whenever I need to leave the room, pew! That sort of business. What's your favorite YouTube horror channel except yours? Good question. There is a lot of good ones. I mean, I'm good friends with Nuke and Chills. So they come to mind. King Frostmare's a good dude. Enjoy what he's doing over there. Some of the like Let's Read and some of those like horror fiction channels are awesome too. The Paranormies are massive. I really enjoy their content in terms of like investigation content. If you haven't seen the Paranormies, we've featured them a couple of times. Go check them out. So, yeah, Chills, man. He's a good dude. We chat on Instagram. Solid dude. Sir Spooks, yeah, watch a bit of his stuff. I've never actually chatted to Sir Spooks. I've been meaning to connect with him, though. We were actually, and it just didn't get off the ground, but we were going to, and it would have been awesome. We were going to play, what's that game? Phasmophobia. It was going to be me, Nuke, Chills, and Bub. We were going to play Phasmophobia all on live stream today, but it didn't eventuate, sadly. It would have been awesome. Maybe next year. Yeah, Mr. Ballin, Mr. Ballin, however you say it. How do you say it? Chat? Do you say Ballin? Do you say Ballin? Enjoy his content. Watched him coming up on TikTok many moons ago, so it's good to see him being super successful. Of course, Casper Sight. Big shout out to Casper Sight. Good dude. Solid dude. Welcome, David Taylor. Welcome to the stream. That guy Bishop. Welcome, welcome. Mundabira, Queensland. Cindy, welcome. Equal Tequila says hot dogs are cool. That would be cool to watch. It would have been great. Maybe next year. Ballin. Mr. Ballin? Mr. Ballin is what some people are saying. Mr. Ballin. No, he tells a damn good story. He deserves all the success. It's about to pour with rain. So, send in any final questiones. Otherwise, we can start watching some content over on Reddit. We can start assessing some spooky content. David Ghost says, "What's your favorite and least favorite cryptid?" Ooh. Have a soft spot for the big man himself, the Bigfoot. He's always good fun. Love Bigfoot sightings. Least favorite cryptid? That's tough. I quite enjoy them all on various levels. Sorry, I can't give you a least favorite. El Chupacabra is another favorite. I enjoy his antics. The Rake is always good fun. Who else? Let's start the spooky content, says Sarah Maris. My son London still says slapped hammies. Cheers. Bevy Tell. Sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you very much for the super chat. Love it. Well, how about I fire that back off to the chat. What is your favorite cryptid? Let me know in the comments. What is your favorite cryptid? A couple of people saying the Rake already. Kelly Uselton, do you believe in the UFO theory? Which theory in particular can you define? Do you mean just UFOs in general, aliens in general? I was reading a really fascinating alien theory the other day called Dark Forest theory. Has anyone heard of the Dark Forest theory? That's where... So the Fermi paradox, I think it's called, is suggesting, well, why are we so alone in the universe? And then it kind of ascertains the percentage or the possibility of alien life out in various universes. The Dark Forest theory basically says, well, if everyone were, say, a hunter in a forest, for example, you would all sit quietly in the dark. You wouldn't make yourself known because you're dead terrified of being discovered and murdered instantly. So the Dark Forest theory suggests that all alien life out there in the universe is deliberately hiding because they know the other alien races are vicious, murderous, and coming to get them types. So everyone's quiet in the universe. I thought that was quite an interesting, interesting alien theory. for sure. Because when you think about, like, you know, the human race has a very violent tendency, has violent tendencies. So, and we do tend to defend ourselves with violence. For example, wars, many world wars, etc., etc. So, if there were other aliens, they might be the same. They defend themselves fiercely. So everyone just lies quietly out there in the universe, not broad. But us, it also says, well, it's too late for us because we've been broadcasting radio waves since we started broadcasting radio waves. So we could be done for. Our little radio wave is just slowly going out there into the universe, and someone could come and get us. So we might be done for just because we like radio. How about that? Nancy Williams, welcome to the Ham Fam. Thank you for joining. April, do you collect anything weird or cryptic? No, not particularly. No, I do not, unfortunately. Maybe I should start collecting bugs or something. Mindful Fisherman, Bigfoot or Yowie, which do you prefer? Yeah, I mean, the Yowie gets less attention. The Yowie is like the Australian Bigfoot, basically. It's a big, hairy creature that gets spotted regularly here in Australia. Speaking of which, we had another a big black cat sighting a couple of weeks ago. Here in Australia, particularly in Victoria and South Australia, people always spot this enormous black cat, like the size of a panther. And for like decades, my whole life and even my whole parents' life, there's been rumors that there's these big black cats out in the wild and that they like escaped from a traveling circus and now they live wild and free and elusively. Mystified says, nice costume, happy Halloween. Wow, Mystified, member for 6 months. You must be one of our first members ever. Praise be. Thank you very much. That's awesome. That's awesome. Team Evans' collection of weird cryptic things. Check it out on Discord. I'll have to. Aussies are not cryptids. Lol. Love a Black Panther. Yeah, panthers are awesome. I really like panthers. Leanna says, this is so cool to see you live. Adore your content, etc., etc. Thank you, Leanna. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I do enjoy reading Emily Strange. It's true. As you can see via my library. When you come to Massachusetts, stay in the haunted waterfront Orleans Inn. Says Megan. Interesting. Is it haunted? Verifiably haunted? Tracy Dawkins, welcome to the Ham Fam. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right. Well, how about we get started on some Reddit action? What does everyone think about that? So welcome to the Slapped Ham subreddit. So we'll take a look at some content I haven't seen myself either. So word of warning, it could be dull, it could be inane, it could be a moth on the lens. Because I haven't watched any of it, it could be absolutely nothing. So we're not guaranteed of a spook, but nevertheless, shall we plug on? All right, let's start with this one, submitted 56 minutes ago. Unexplained objects in hobby room. Objects that come towards camera and go straight up at 38 seconds into video triggered a notification. We're the original owners of the house. No other notifications received before or since. Interessante. Let me know if I go full screen. If I go full screen, does that work? Let me know if that works. Perps says, best spooky vids out there by far. Cheers, Perps. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, let's watch the vid. I think he said 38 seconds, so we'll skip a little bit ahead. Well, there you go. Case in point, what do you think? Probably just a bit of dust. I reckon it was just a fleck of dust, but interesting that it triggered the camera. Must be a hefty bit of dust to trigger the motion sensing camera. Oh, Universal Cop, hot dog. It's Callan. Thank you very much, Universal Cop. Comes in with the orange. Big thank you, my man. Thank you. Dust figure, orb. Speaking of dust, I need to sneeze. Oh, that dust orb must have gone right in my hole. Right in the old hole. I won't watch anything long. That looks like a long shadow figure swings fist from behind. We'll just have a... Yeah, I won't watch any in-depth stuff. What's this? What is this one? Poltergeist makes a computer act like tube TV. Let's have a little read of this. My friend Drew was cleaning a building for his night job when the lights started turning on and off on their own with banging sounds off in the distance. Followed by one of the computers in the building starts acting like an old tube TV with static. A week prior to this, Drew and I had witnessed a tall, hunched-over dark figure out in the distance of the forest. In fear, we rushed to our car and crashed it. Stay safe, people. Stay safe. Drew hopes this was a consequence and does not further question what happened those 2 nights. Shall we have a watch? Shall we see what this is all about?
Fuck.
Excuse the swear-wees. I like the fruit and nut. Keeping regular. Got to keep that fiber up. Oh, good amount of cable. Why you got so much cabling? First thoughts, good amount of yellow cabling. Francis Pabon, welcome to the Ham Fam while we're gone. You got to stay regular. True fruit and nut. Sounds like a late night alone. I wish they'd mark. Nope, computers don't do that. Yeah, it seemed a little sus to me. I don't. Computers don't pick up on static like that. So I'm guessing a hoax. Does everyone think that? He was an electrician all along. Exactly, that's the twist in the story. And he panned down. And it turns out he was an electrician all along. This summer, an electrician gets haunted by some static on his computer. Oh boy. Good thing I've got my fruit and nuts. And I can stay regular. Fruit and nut next. Alright. Everyone thinks he's a fruit and nut. Never seen a monitor do that. Correct. Indeed. Indeed. Where are my figure drinkers? No one. Welcome to the Ham Fam. Welcome. Perry Leonce. Tanks Killing. No worries. Thank you kindly for the super chat. Happy Halloween. Yep. I think we're all in, This summer, you've got to keep regular with fruit and nuts. Alright, here, what do we got here? A ghost man taken at my Halloween party. You can see his mustache. Can we see a mustache? Can you see that? Did it? Could be anything. I don't see no mustache. Anyone see a mustache? Shaved ham. This summer, we've got a ghostly mustache on an orb in the background. Can you believe it? A mustachioed man visited my Halloween party this summer. Looks like Einstein. I can actually see the resemblance of Einstein there. It does look like Einstein. Well, who's the user here? Let's have a look. Plant-based 46, you were visited by Einstein. Sorry, I have to keep going back and forth to read the chat. Oh, it does actually. If only I had a mustache. Looks like Lady Gaga. Happy Halloween, Bonita. Welcome to the stream. Unsure what mustache, indeed. Groucho style mustache. Deformed Einstein. You get from Wish. A Wish Einstein for like 99 cents. Free delivery. Alright, what do we got here? My mum sent me this a few minutes ago. There's clearly a floating orb going through her door into the bedroom past the dogs. Here's the thing. This is an old house and many of my past relatives lived here. And a few died in the house. Also, 2 other dogs died here. Let's go full screen. Let's do it. Let's go full screen. Orb. Orbis. Ghost Toot. One orb. One orb. Goose Pimples. Welcome, welcome. Happy Halloween. Have a spooky beer on us. Cheers, Goose Pimples. Welcome. Those of you who don't know Goose Pimples, they also make some spooky content. What if orbs were just like dusty dusty ghost farts? Like, what if it was just when a ghost farted, an orb went, whoop, boop, what do you think? Orbs could be ghost toots? Crack myself a frothy one. It's nighttime over there in the US, isn't it? Because it's the morning here. No mustache. Ghost farts. Maybe one episode I'll do like 6 prominent ghost farts and we'll analyze them. Hot digital dog. I thought that was a wig. Just a big meaty wig with a little dab of mustard down the front here. Impossible. You need to have a stomach to fart. That is far too sensible a response for this stream. Thank you very much. We need whimsy. Alright. Shadow demon I captured. Look at its face and all the souls that are floating around it. I sent this picture to the Catholic Church and they mailed me holy water and protection prayers in an overnight package. So what do you think this is? You just sent it to the Catholic Church. Hello, is this the Catholic Church? I got demons. Demons! Do you mean your local Catholic Church, or like, did you send it to the Pope? Like all the way to the Vats, the Vaticans? Because that'd be serious if you mailed the Pope. Let's have another look. Yeah. Etc. Not much to see in that one. Uncle George. Vatican. Now that's scary. Yeah, I don't see much in that one, gang. We'll move along. What you sipping on, Callan? I am sipping on... I picked these up. Hashtag no sponsor. It's called Zephyr. It's a ginger beer, alcoholic ginger beer. It's quite tasty. Quite tasty. It's like in an apple cider base, but it's got ginger in it. It's spicy and delicious. I once blessed an entire liquor store because of the Universal Life Church. Waiting for it to unblur. Yep. Let's move on. Not much happening. I'm suspecting that's a long one. Too long. Visiting islands, paranormal, haunted. I'm guessing this will be long. Excuse the language, people.
A popular tradition at this Hellfire Club is that members would often leave a space at the table in case the devil wanted to show up. But sure, I leave an empty space at the table at my house in case Dolly Parton with the big tits wants to show up. But she never does. Soon rumours were started about this Hellfire Club. Dodgy masses, satanic rituals, animal sacrifices. But sure, it's Ireland. There's probably nothing else to do but gossip about your neighbour. Say nothing, but I hear Big Mary up the streets cooking Sunday roast dinners for Osama bin Laden. The Hellfire Club got its name because one night a fire mysteriously broke out, ruining the building and killing a few men. To this day, they still don't know who started this fire. Did one of the historical top G's forget to put out their cigar? Was out Lord William Conley an undercover arsonist? We'll never know. But me personally, I'm gonna gossip and blame the devil. He's out of here, making his new mixtape, spitting bars, and honestly, shit just got too lit. I took the walk to hell. The most famous Hellfire Club story is that one night, all the posh dads were playing strip poker when suddenly they heard 3 loud bangs at the door. As an unknown figure wearing a cloak with lots of money, so as any Irish cunt would do, they invited him in for a cuppa. However, to everyone's surprise, this man would soon do a dream-faced reveal. He was none other than the devil himself. One of the lords died at the table with shock, and everyone else kind of just fucked off. The end.
Well, there you go. A few cheeky C words there for everyone to digest. But that's what every time I read about the Hellfire Club, it's the same story, actually. It just sounded like a gentleman's club to go get drunk and avoid your wife is basically it. Every bit of research I've done on the Hellfire Club. Looks staged. What's everyone think? Takes a little while for the chat to catch up. That was bad. What a true horror story. We're going to need more ginger beer. We need the Electric Hellfire Club to visit the Hellfire Club. Happy Halloween from Massachusetts. Greetings, hello ham ghouls from Sydney, Australia. Welcome, Aaron. Sick. Let's move on. Like I said, we can't be guaranteed of spooky content because I haven't vetted this content myself. Hey, look at that. We're being recommended here in the YouTube algorithm. Sick, mate. Sick. All right. What's this? 10 seconds. That sounds good. Hyatt House in New Orleans in 2015. Taken from the 20th floor looking out the window. Apparition appears from the left. Goes to the right towards the end. From the left to the right. Let's get it going. Oh, right at the end there's a little something. Does anyone see that? Anyone see that? Just here. There, a little something. Let's get the wheel bar going. Hey. Does that work? Ah, you can't slide back and forth. That's annoying. Just here, there's like something. Can everyone see that? What do you think that is? Lens flare? Ghoul? Ghost toot? Someone smoking some vape? What do you think? What does everyone think about that one? Looks sus. A little something is never a good thing. Shadowing off of something. Lens flare. It's smoke. Smoke. Looks legit. We're getting a whole range of things from this one. Smoke. That's not smoke, says Diego Flores. Real ghost, ghoul, Oregon monster, smoke from a cigarette. It's like look into the clouds. Yes. Reflected light. Ghost. Willie Nelson exhaled. Ghosty woasty. Not enough evidence. Ghost. Swamp gas. It's official. Swamp gas. Swamp gas ass. Alright, let's move on. Ghost child taken in Pitt Town Cemetery in the 1860s. Oh, full stop. Grammar, people, grammar. In the 1860s, 10 children and parents drowned here, caught in a flood. Check out the green face. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? I see the green face. Can we zoom in? What does everyone think of that? There's a little ghoulish face. 10 people died there. Ghoul. What say you? Ghoul. This could actually be swamp gas. It's over an old swamp. Too much Taco Bell. Hey, banana. Photoshop. We got a Photoshop. Green fart. The Matrix. Nice. I see it. It's spooky. Says Lady Dabs. Looks holographic. Emily Strange says looks like the Bride of Frankenstein. Could be pareidolia. Definitely looks like a face. You got the mouth, the nose, the eyes, some swirling green mist. Intriguing but not convincing. Superimposed. There's another face. Pareidolia. It's definitely a face. If moon and tide correlate, it could be a spirit. It looks unusual though. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Considering the backstory. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Considering the backstory of the 10 children drowning there. Interesting. What's going on here? Ghost phone selfie photo bomb. They're not saying that's a ghost, are they? Is that what they're saying? It looks like they've penned through the eyeballs. Penned themselves through the eyeballs. What does everyone think about this one? Ball lightning. Random Yali, is this your first live? Incorrect. We go live every single weekend. But I tend to do this sort of thing on Halloween. Yeah, is that what we're saying? The black eyes? Like, is that what we're looking at here? I don't really know with this one. So we might move on. How long's this one? Oh, it's not even a video. So this is always weird. People like submit what should be a video, but they do it as like single frames, and you're like, well, submit the video, would you? Very old spirit attached to him. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? This thing. What's this thing? It looks like a plastic bag. I think we're still zoomed in, aren't we? Plastic bag. This reeks of Australia, is what I'm just going to say. What does everyone think about this? A bag flapping in the wind? See, I have to wait for the chat to catch up. Talk amongst yourselves. Looks like a lot of beehives. Yeah, that could be beehives. I agree with that. Plastic bag. High wind and the bag's just going up, or he's just like shaped the bag to point upwards. It's a painting. The whole thing's a painting is what you're saying. Ah, it's just a blurry photo. Australia for sure. Absolutely, it reeks of Australia. Rag in the air, crumpled newspaper, wet shirt, weird looking. Moving on up. WTF sounds like fuel burning. Oh, that's a bloody nice pointy bit of space mist. A bit of erect space mist. Oh, I'm just going to film down here for a bit. Oh, there it is. Forgot I was filming. For some reason, when people see odd things, they just like film everywhere around. Anywhere around but the thing that you're meant to be looking at. What do you think about this one? A little bit of erect space mist. A rocket toot. An airplane. SpaceX. Swamp gas. Satellite. Enhance. Test launch. Rocket. Plane. Fireworks. Flappy slappy bag. Elon Musk. Let's put it down to a pointy Elon Musk flying through the sky. It pertains to a different one. Can anyone identify the blinking light in the sky on the right? I think we're looking over here, this thing. Oh yeah. Something cruising in the sky over there. Aliens? Ghost toots? Elon Musk? Oh yeah, and then it starts blinking. Interessante. What does everyone think about this one? Intergalactic space goons? Do you ever wonder if like just teenage aliens have like hijacked their mother's ship and they're just like cruising around high and like making a scene? That's what like alien sightings are, just like doofus teenager aliens who should know better. Then they go back to their parents and they're like, we're meant to be hiding because Dark Forest theory. We're meant to be hiding, we'll be murdered. Slapdog, Chinese lantern. Definitely a plane. The gods, hanky Mars attacks. Firefly, North Korean missile, Roswell, arts and crafts. Just some arts and crafts flying through the space there. Teenage aliens. Yeah, I reckon they just like hijacked the ship and they're just cruising around on a joyride. Like some of like our most famous alien sightings, like that one over Lake Michigan or like even Roswell and that. They're just like stoned teenage aliens that just ruined everything. And like the parents know better, that's why we don't see them that much. Valid theory, I should write a paper. Stoned teenage aliens. Flying unicorn. I told scientists that. Disco ball. Swamp gas. Ghost fart. Godzilla practicing his flight trick. Rocket launch. UFO. Alien police. Got some serious theories. This is the erect Elon from earlier. What is going on here? Hey, Slapped Ham, my name is Terrell. I was scrolling through one of my photos and noticed something interesting. When I was taking pictures, I noticed a figure behind me. I wanted to see if you guys can make out what this could be. Thanks, I watch your videos all the time. Well, it's a heavily edited photograph. Heavily edited photograph. So it's impossible to tell. It's got about 50 filters on it. 400 million filters. Some kind of dazzle effect. You've got like this awesome eye. Too hard to tell. It's fabulous though. Love your work. Maximum filter. Oh, that looks a bit weird. Remember when I was dressed as a hot dog? That's weird. That is really weird. Oh, this could be interesting. Tied a GoPro to a rope, lowered it down where I heard the noises. Guessing some kind of thing. Some kind of cave. Let's have a look. This is like a little bit nightmarish though, if you like fell down a cave or something and got lost. This is your POV. Terrified and lost in a cave, POV. Oh, slug. Slugsworth. What is that? Plenty of stalactites. Or are these stalagmites? Wonder where this is. I hope this pays off. I hope we see a ghoul. Dark hole. Dark hole alert. Dingly bits. Plenty of dingly bits. Oh, there he is. It's our Dingle Man himself. The man who dingled the camera. The Dingleberry, they call him. And we sat there and we watched Inside a Horror for 3 hours without seeing a goddamn thing. 3 hours down that god-forsaken chamber and we didn't see a goddamn thing. What does everyone think? Stalactites grow from a ceiling, stalagmites grow from the ground. Fable mantra, which was which? It was hard to tell. We're upside down, we're topsy-turvy, we're flipping around. There was a doll. I thought I saw eyes. I didn't hear a thing. Do you guys get the audio on these videos? Let me know. Mark Lagenkamp from his old geography days busts out the stalactites equals ceiling, stalagmites equals ground. Drilled into you by some kind of evil high school teacher, I imagine. Like you learned the most random things in high school that like don't have much bearing on real life. Like you probably had to study stalagmites and stalactites for like a semester, right? And you had to like do tests on it. What for? Like we encounter stalagmites and stalactites every day. Like, good lord. Good lord, education system. Some say you are hearing the audio. Some saying no audio from the videos. I could hear the camera banging the ground. Yeah, some of you are hearing it. School was crap. You nailed it, Mark Lagenkamp. I thought so. Old geography days. You must remember which is a stalactite and which is a stalagmite. For if you don't, you will turn into flame and perish. Correct, high school. Extremely low volume on the videos. Interesting. Interessante. Maybe I'll turn them up. Unky Nunbags could hear it. Finally, someone making some sense. You can hear the noises. I hear audio. You guys are 50-50. Some people aren't hearing, some people are. My level of knowledge obscurities is limitless, thanks to the education system. A few people keep saying happy birthday. Is someone having a birthday in the chat? Let me know. Volume's fine. If you see a rabbit in a cave, run for your life. Explain. Is that some kind of like, there's a gas? Rabbit gas or something will kill you? So quiet I can hear the figures. Melanie. Someone's having a birthday. Melanie's having a birthday. Happy birthday, Melanie. It's our anniversary. Ratchet Shack. Happy anniversary. Rabbit in a cave. I'm definitely high because there's a talking hot dog. Hot dog. What do we got here? That looks like a video game or something. In a different game. Nah, we won't be doing games, I don't think. What do we got here? Oh, another flying Elon Musk. This is a short video to follow up my previous upload. Happened in southern Utah. The light/object was moving pretty fast. Too fast to be a comet. Too slow, I think, to be a meteor. But the perfect speed to be Elon Musk. Let's watch. Is that Elon? Is that you, Musk? Meteor? Just a plane? The quality of the video is extremely low, so it could be literally anything. Let's chalk it up to Elon. What does everyone think? Elon Musk. Shooting Star. The Millennium Falcon. Hey, hot dog, do not condiment or discriminate. Kind of see what you're doing there. You remind me of a JB Hi-Fi manager. Why? They all dress up as hot dogs? Is it my crazy prices? My crazy discount prices? Iron Man. My dad's going to get milk. Thanks for the info. Let's continue. A little vid. 12 minutes. Took a smoke outside at night. It's raining. Let me know what you all see. It goes for ages though. We'll have a little look. A street light, pickup truck, a moist tree, some sodden ground, some waterlogged cement. Cement can't be waterlogged, that's silly. Cut that nonsense out. A hammock? Is this a hammock in the foreground? Surely that's a street light, my man. Let's fast forward. Oh, what are we looking at? This thing. Back of a pickup truck.
What in the fuck is that?
What in the fuck is it? This thing.
See? They're moving. That something's just moving.
The sound of the running water makes me need to pee. That's for sure. This summer, a hot dog needs to go to the bathroom. Coming to a live stream near you. Well, this guy might be off his chops. I'm not sure. Sodden ground. It's definitely moist.
See it?
Definitely moist. Does everyone think of this one? Raccoon.
What is that?
That dude smoked his breakfast. Is that a man? Shadow man? Hot dog water? Yeah, that sound of that water making me need to go poo poo. I don't know, gang. This one goes for 700 years. And I think he's filming a shadow.
Something's getting brighter. What the fuck is that?
What do you think? Shadow person, chocolate starfish, hot dog flavored water. Wow, that's old school. What was that? Old mate. Stomps. What were they called? It's an opossum. Weird. I'm baffled. Tinkle, tinkle in a jar. All right, I'm going to have a little toilet break. Chat amongst yourselves. In the meantime, I'll put a little something on. So, I'll be back momentarily, gang. Enjoy. Behind this photo is as sad as it is disturbing. The photo has been retold over the years as the tale of the ghost that screamed, and 30 years later, it's still causing a stir. The origin of this story dates back to a 1984 car accident involving 4 teenagers. The exact circumstances leading to the crash are unknown, However, some have blamed the winding roads. Regardless of the cause, the teens lost control of their vehicle that night. They hit a curb and crashed into nearby trees. As fate would have it, 3 of the 4 teens survived the crash. It proved fatal for the boy in the front passenger seat. At just 16 years old, the teen boy tragically lost his life. What followed was a routine police inspection complete with photos capturing the scene of the accident. Not having witnessed anything abnormal at the time, the police officer sent the photos off to be developed. However, what the police department found in those photos was distressing. The first signs of supernatural interference were floating red and yellow dots visible in many of the photos. However, they wouldn't go on to raise any red flags on their own. But one of the photos in question would haunt those who saw it for the rest of their lives. The photo seems to have captured the boy's spirit yelling in agony. There's a disturbed face visible and clear. Some even believe you can see the outline of a brown Labrador. Some say it's the very same dog that belonged to the boy recently deceased. Skeptics involved had to admit it seemed the photos captured 2 unique spirits. There's the boy himself in agony after the accident, and the boy's pet there to guide his soul. Posted to Reddit by user DIY Gardening, this picture can only be described as nightmare fuel. The photo was taken at Easter and was simply an attempt to capture a nice gathering of friends. As the title of the submission explains, the photo features one guest who was certainly not invited. We see the food laid out and a group of friends standing by, but there's one glaring addition to this photo that certainly doesn't belong. In the mirror, you can see the creepy and shadowed face of their uninvited guest. It looks to be a person with long hair wearing a white mask. Like many similar ghost photos, this one seems to reveal a being whose presence was not known until the parties involved were able to examine the photograph. However, once they did, it seems certain they were horrified by this creepy figure. All present insist they have no idea who the person might be. Let's hope this unwanted guest didn't stick around for too long after the photo was taken. Sent to the news outlet The Irish Mirror by Paula Whelan, this selfie of her daughter's friend appears to have gone horribly wrong. In this instance, the selfie seems to have strayed past fun and silly and gone straight to disturbing instead. While looking through the selfies in order to delete the less than perfect ones, the friend came upon something utterly horrifying. Positioned right behind the girl seems to be a ghostly figure. Enough to send shivers down anyone's spine and make them take a cursory glance behind themselves, there appears to be what looks like a man's face just above the doorframe. The longer you stare at this particular photo, the more eerie it feels. Some viewers claim it's nothing more than a Photoshop job, but the family insists they've not manipulated the image in any way. Posted by Reddit user Project Mindless, this photo seems to suggest that something eerie happened when this picture was taken. Taken at a family gathering, we see 6 people all smiling happily at the camera. However, if you look closely, it would seem a spirit has attempted to join them. With all the happy faces, it seems as though none of them had any idea this dark shadowy figure lingered behind them while capturing the photo. Directly behind the poster himself is a small dark figure, heavily shadowed. If you zoom in for a closer inspection, you get a better idea of what this shadow truly is. You can see a small, childlike figure directly behind the group. Reminded of the child from The Grudge, the poster and his family were seriously creeped out upon reviewing the photo. They say they have no idea who the boy could be or why he was there. With no other potential explanation for the face behind them, the group seems to believe that a ghost chose their family's gathering to visit that day. Uploaded to Reddit by user Ricky on Radio, this is yet another ghost photo set to creep you out. It reveals an invisible and horrifying presence in an otherwise peaceful home. The uploader explains that this photo was taken by their aunt. The photo of her son after he got out of the bath should have been a cute and precious memory. However, it quickly turned into something far more sinister. The uploader explains that the two were the only ones at home when the photo was taken. This makes the appearance of the person in the corner of the room all the more mysterious and eerie. In the photo, a strange figure is visible standing in the background. You can see a hand and white outfit of some kind. What's even more unsettling, the uploader posted a second photo showing what the room normally looks like unobscured. When you compare it to the first photo, it looks like it would be impossible for a person to be standing in the corner, not unless they were wedged tightly up against the toilet. The poster also clarified that there is or was no mirror in the room when the photo was taken. Some viewers have suggested the spirit to be that of a nurse or another figure wearing a lab coat. Others pointed out that the thumb on the figure seems to be unnaturally pointed. So what do you think's going on in this strange photo? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments section below. Sent in by Slaptham viewer Tammy D, it came with a terrified plea to be taken for her word. Tammy notes that her granddaughter captured this photo as she was playing around with a phone's camera. As Tammy explains, no one aside from herself and her granddaughter were present in the room when the photo was taken. Showing a disturbing figure behind her granddaughter, Tammy asserts the figure was not visible when the photo was taken. This implies that the figure only happened to be accidentally captured by her granddaughter. As Tammy explains, the presence of the spirit in this photograph is easily the scariest thing that's ever happened to her. Those who have previously scrutinized the picture have questioned whether the figure was Tammy herself, but she assures viewers that this is not the case. In fact, Tammy has her own theory behind the origin of the spirit. Built on top of an old fort, Tammy's quite positive that many people had likely been buried beneath their home. Looking for peace or purely restless, a spirit seems to have wandered into their old home and into the photo captured by Tammy's granddaughter. With some relief, Tammy assures viewers that she has since moved from the allegedly haunted home. Sent to the news outlet The Irish Mirror by Gráinne Dowdall, it would seem an eerie figure has ruined what would be a perfectly fine mirror selfie. As with previous ghost photos, the spirit went completely unnoticed until the selfie was reviewed. As the girl strikes a pose in the mirror, another figure is seen striking a pose just outside her window. It looks to be a pale, expressionless face hanging just outside of the house. Creepily, the article confirms that the girl's bedroom was upstairs, meaning this couldn't have just been someone passing by. Instead, the latitude of the room and the spirit's odd appearance all seem to point towards a genuine haunting. Some viewers have suggested it could be an odd reflection or perhaps even a case of pareidolia, a tendency humans have to identify familiar patterns in the things we see, i.e. a face hanging in the window. Still, the image is chilling nonetheless, and until further information comes to hand, it will have to remain a mystery. Sent into the news outlet The Irish Mirror by Ciara O'Callaghan, this last photo is certainly an eerie one. Facebook's facial recognition software seems to point to the legitimacy of this sighting, throwing off even the most hardened skeptics. As the family were taking a series of nice family photos, O'Callaghan's niece grabbed the phone and it snapped a picture of the roof in her haste. When they looked at the photo, they could see an odd shape in the ceiling that resembled a face. When they uploaded the image to Facebook, it even gave them the option of tagging it as if it was someone they knew. With Ciara herself being a self-described skeptic, she admits she had submitted this photo to the public's discretion in order to potentially find some explanation other than the supernatural. For now, she admits she herself couldn't find any other potential cause, going so far as to manipulate the photo in Photoshop, playing with darkness and contrast, looking for any other reason the face should have appeared. However, altering the image only seemed to deepen the mystery. Strangely, the face in the ceiling bears a striking resemblance to the selfie we showed earlier in this episode. Are these shapes related somehow? Perhaps there's a filter that can imprint eerie faces into photos. Let me know if you've seen an app or filter that has similar looking effects. Love to hear about it in the comments section below. Our first sighting of the day comes from one of our viewers, Lainey Farrar. Gang! Bang, 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 bang! We are back. How was your break? My break was relieving, and we are back to chat some more garbage, watch some more clips. We are right in the middle of trawling our Slaptam subreddit, looking at the spookies. As I said before, this is unfiltered. I haven't watched any of these clips before at all. Those of you who are fresh, I am dressed as a hot dog with a little streak of mustard. Good to see ya. Welcome back, Pew. Welcome back. Happy Halloween. Can't hear it? You should be able to. I think is my mic working? Someone said they can't hear it. Let me know, let me know, let me know. I have a hair right here that's driving me mad. How far away is that bathroom? It is 7 doors to the right, down the creepy hallway, behind the haunted cemetery, through the bog that like spews up noxious gases, down through the basement, round past the torture chamber, and just tucked around the back there is a little bidet that I squat in. I live in the Addams Family house, just writing creepy scripts non-stop. How's everyone doing? Let me know in the chat. How's your Halloween? What did you dress up as? Trapdoor. Penny Bardia, did you take the hot dog off or poke that hot dog through? I must admit, it's quite an experience going to the loo dressed as a hot dog. One of those quiet moments to yourself where you think, is this as good as it gets? Is this all there is? Is this peak living? Dressed as a hot dog, taking a tinkle. We're getting existential here in the Slapped Ham live stream. Is this peak existence, being a hot dog live on the internet? One might say yes. Yes, it is. I dressed as my 2 sons, says no one. Interesting. Interessante. Some countries call it a water closet. Indeed they do. Quit fiddling with your buns. It's hard. These soft, freshly baked buns, it's hard not to adjust. I must admit. It's pretty ridiculous. Peak ridiculousness. All right, shall we progress with the subreddit? And then after this, we might do... What will we do? Ouija board or a tarot reading? What do you want to see after a couple more vids? Tarot or Ouija board? Should dress up like Bigfoot next year. I should just like grow my beard for an entire year and then just sit like half naked on the stream with just an enormous beard. Tarot, Ouija, tarot. Oh, it's 50-50. Do we need to put up a little cheeky but squeaky? I reckon we do. How does one, bear with me, chat amongst yourselves? Restore chat. Chat amongst yourselves. I need a little bit of elevator music. Where? Here it is, down the bottom here. Start a Q&A. Really? There's a new Q&A function here on the live stream. We'll do that in just a tick. But first, I'm going to just throw up a poll. Which tarot, Ouija. Should we do next? Which should we do next? There's a little poll, chat. Oh, poll. Vote what we do next. Choose your own adventure. Ouija. Tarot. I should just eat like a big lump of taro. You know, that like that sludgy cooking ingredient, taro. Imagine I just ate that for like 12 hours on stream. Ouija is nudging ahead. Is the poll a hot dog? While we wait for that to gestate, let's watch a couple other vids. Something flying in the sky. Oh, this could be good. Paranormal activity at Hibbett Sports Store in Kansas City, Missouri. Let's have a little peeky poo. The shears fell off the thing. Is that what we're looking at?
That's a good 6 feet. That shoe.
This guy looks like.
Not only did it fall and then it bounced 6 feet.
Looks like he's wearing a mask or something.
Oh.
Let's go again. The thing fell off the shelf. Is everyone seeing that? Just here in the corner. Some product slipped off the shelf. What does everyone think? Poorly placed merchandise. Ghoul. Ghost fart. It looks like it disappears. It just kind of goes wah and falls into the ground. What does everyone think about that?
That's a good 6 feet. That shoe.
What does everyone think?
Not only did it fall and then it bounced 6 feet. No.
Anything could have caused that. Bad stocking, poorly stacked kicks. I think I agree. It looks like it disappears into the ground though, but I'm guessing it doesn't. Gravity. Ooh. Emily Strange, thanks for dropping by. Thank you very much for being a member. Enjoy your trick-or-treating. Emily's going trick-or-treating, everyone. Wish her well. Matthew Bohack, welcome to the HamFam. I'm probably butchering your last name. Bohack. Bo Hatchaduda. Let's continue on. Orbs. Oh, is this the earlier part to the cave that we watched just before? Weird sounds. Can y'all hear that? Let me... Just realized desktop audio is off. 50% of you were correct. 50% of you were incorrect. What is that godforsaken noise, chat? What do you think? Creepy injured animal. He seems to think it's coming from a cave below him. Sounds like a dude having a really bad day. A buried giant, demon, monster, Elon Musk fart. The end def sounds like a Phasma box. Yeah, it sounds like a little bit digital to me. Just a touch. Touch of the old digity widgeties. Ouija board's still ahead. Cheryl Lynn, thank you very much for the blue super chat. Love your work. Thank you very much. Demon. All right. Well, shall we? Let's draw the end poll. Ouija board wins by a margin. 37% to tarot. 62% to the Ouija squeegee. All right. Well, I found this really old digital Ouija board. It looks like it's from the early 2000s, if not prior. Let me know if you can see that. Can you see that? Looks like you can see that. Charlie Spillman, welcome to the Ham Fam. Lynette Stack, welcome to the Ham Fam. Members just piling in. Good to see you as members. You can now access our secret emojis. You can say things like "Poo" or "spoopy" or "real fake ham." And we got like what else we got? We got the Bigfoot, big man himself. So members can use those custom emojis. Welcome, welcome. So we are gonna do a Ouija board. Let's begin with something nice and simple. Am I a hot dog? Let's ask. So the way this works is you ask it a question, then you gently hover the mouse and it like starts moving and it'll do things. So am I a hot dog? Nice and simple. No. Off to a flying start. The powers that be do not believe that I am a hot dog. What do we think about that? Straight off, does not think I'm a hot dog. Maybe it knows I'm not really a hot dog. Let's try. Am I human? No. Am I human? No. Okay. What am I? Oh, C A N N O cannot. Ooh. Cannot S. I'm guessing it's gonna say cannot say. Or A Y. Cannot say. What am I? How about that? Ouija board can't detect what I am. Am I an alien? That's a good one, DJ Donnelly. Let's ask, am I an alien? We're just warming this thing up. Am I an alien? No. I am not an alien. The Ouija board thinks that. Am I alone in this room? Ask. No. Ooh. The digital Ouija board thinks I'm not alone in the room. Oh man, chat's going bananas. He's actually a bratwurst, not a hot dog. Maybe it has distinctions on the deli meats. Maybe this is a really intuitive Ouija board and it really knows its deli meats. So, am I alone in the room? Charlie Spillman, thank you very much for the blue super chat. Chat is here with you, I guess. True, correct. Chat is here with me. Am I alone in this room? Is there a spirit present? Ask. Is there a spirit present? Yes. Ooh, boogity, 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 boogity. Chat, what do you think of this? It thinks there's a spirit present. What do you think? Can you believe it's not butter? We're on to something, but I just want to ask if it can believe it's not butter. Can you believe it's not butter? Yes. The Ouija board knows between synthetic spreads. Lisa Brawner, thank you very much for the awesome super sticker. Love your work. So it seemed to think there was a spirit present. Let's have a go. Who is in this room with me? Who is in this room with me? Oh. A. So A something. F R I E. Ooh. What's it saying? A friend. Ooh. The Ouija board is telling me there's a friend in the room with me. What's the name of the friend? A friend. A hot dog. A hot dog, a friend. Who is this friend? Chat. Speculate. Go bananas. Who is in the room with me? The Ouija board thinks there's someone here, and it is said a friend. Let's have a look. Who is the friend? Who is the friend here with me? Who is the friend here with me? A. It's gonna write friend again, isn't it? Oh boy, the spirit realm is on repeat. A friend. A friend, okay. So friend, according to this digital Ouija, is trying to make contact. Who is the friend? Please say hello to Riley, Axel, and Lindsay. Hello, Diane. Thank you for dropping the super chat. Big hello to Riley, Axel, and Lindsay. Big slapped ham hello there. So, what should I say? It keeps saying, what's your name? Just ask, what's your name? What's your name? Ask. Fitz. Oh, C A N N. Is it going to say cannot say? Cannot space T-E L L. Cannot tell. Ooh. The plot thickens. What do you think about this, chat? The plot thickens. In the meantime, I missed... Matt Mitchell, can you please pronounce bad motor finger for me and my roommate? Would love to hear it in your accent. Bad motor finger. Bad motor finger. Or in Australian, bad motor finger. That's a bad motor finger. Why do you... Is that your band? Or is that a popular band or something? Am I missing something? So, why can't they tell us what their name is? Marie Duran comes in with a hot dog. Thank you very, very much, Marie. Love your work, love your work. Cannot say. So, Mangkalorian, yeah, just so everyone knows how it works. So I don't move it. It jiggles and then it moves and then I kind of like have to follow. You have to follow it with the mouse, otherwise it stops. So it's not me moving it. Cannot say. Are you a spirit or time traveler? Let's have a look. Are you a spirit or time traveler? Ask. T I M. Oh, are we onto something? We're onto a time traveler here for some reason. Time. Is everyone getting that? It's claiming it's a time traveler. Time traveler. What should we ask next? When are you from? What era are you from? What era are you from? What era are you from? Here, so see, it just vibrates, so it doesn't move, and then when I put my mouse on it, I have to follow it. H A, and then I can take it off and it sits on there, so it doesn't move until I move. H A V E, have space S O M, have some someone. Have someone? Is that what it said? Have someone? Time traveling hot dog that has someone. What does that mean? Have someone. I am steamed as a hot dog, by the way. This Ouija board session has made things a little warm. Have someone. Ooh, are you nice or evil? I will... Wait, has it got more to say? I think it had more to say. Have someone... E-L... Have someone else. Oh, it's got more to say. Have someone else... A... S. Have someone else ask. Ooh. What does that mean, gang? Digital Ouija board says have someone else ask. So one of you have to ask a question. How old? Tina Thomas says how old? How old are you? Yes. What age, maybe? What age? N-O... Not saying. I'm guessing it's going to say. Not C... C-L... E... A... Not clear? How mysterious. Not clear. What age? I might, gang, take the tip of my hot dog off. Oh, you should feel how warm my noggin is, my friends. I could steam a hot dog from the inside. Good Lord. Now I'm just like casual hot dog. Please give, missed that one. The word nerd, Erica. Please give a shout out to my daughter, Mackenzie. Hello, Mackenzie. Welcome to the live stream if you're watching. Welcome, welcome. Why are you here? Why? Let's ask the digital Ouija board. Why are you here? Why are you here? Ask. U N C. Unclear. Boy, this thing is vague as heck. Vague as heck. Unclear. Did I ask what is your name? What is your name? I don't think I asked that, did I? C. Oh, cannot say. Didn't it say or something? No. C-H. E. C. Ooh, check. Check what? Space. Check B. A. C. Check back. Oh, man. Check back later. Check back later, I'm guessing it's gonna say. I reckon this digital Ouija's got nothing. Check back later. Are you good or evil? Ooh. G-O-O. Good. So what do we got here? A nameless time-traveling figure is quite good. They're friendly. It's like an 8-ball. The spirit realm is very sassy. Are you a grey alien? Well, it said, what did it say? So it's good. It's a time traveler. Are you an alien? Ooh, no. That's a firm no. If this ball sack shaped planter ever said no, that's a firm no. How did you die? Let's try that. Or are you... How did you die? Well, they're a time traveler, so... How did you die? C? Oh, cannot say, I'm guessing. Oh boy. Cannot say. We're not getting much. Not getting much off this time traveling friendly sort. Cannot say. What does everyone think about that? Michelle Hazeltine. Hello to Riley and Papa Don, please. Hello to Riley and Papa Don. Thank you very much, Michelle, for the blue super chat. Love your work. Thank you very much. Big thank you to everyone that's donating today. You're all legends of the rarest kind. Oh. When that certain thirst comes beckoning, I always turn to Astral Drift. Hashtag not a sponsor, but Astral Drift for that intergalactic thirst. Ooh. Australian wheat beer, an Astral Drift. Dang, that tasty. That's tasty, boy. Are you a shadow figure? Come on, let's ask it. Are you a shadow figure? Are you a shadow figure? Figure. Shadow figure. Yes. Ooh, that's a firm testicle-shaped planter right onto the yes. Planter? It is a planter, isn't it? That was a yes, people. We're dealing with a shadow figure. Did anyone see that? B. Hambonio said I had an Astral Drift last week. It's delicious. I'm a fan. Hashtag not a sponsor. Hashtag if you want to become a sponsor, send me beer. Just state I love you. But did anyone... Planchette. What have I been calling it? A planter. A planter box. Planchette. 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 Diego Flores. Shout Penny Badia. She's your biggest fan. Shout out to Penny Badia. Hello. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you, Diego. More Sherry. comes in with the blue. Thank you very much. Very generous of you, everyone. Did everyone see how we're dealing with a shadow figure? Planchette. Ball-shaped planchette. Just say I love you and see what happens. I love you. With an exclamation. Let's declare our love to this thing. H. A. V. Have. Space. S. O. Have SOM. Have some what? Oh, have someone. Have someone. Have someone. Space. I'm guessing you're gonna have someone. EL. Have someone else. Have someone else. Oh, there's more. A. Oh, have someone else ask. I thought it was this like a firm rejection. Like, I love you, and it just says, have someone else. Like a real roundabout rejection. My heart. The shadow figure does not requite my love. Heartbroken. Where are you, shadow figure? I'm guessing it'll say, cannot say. Where are you now? N. O. Not. Space. K. N. O. Guessing W. Not known. So what you're gonna say? Not known. This intergalactic space time traveling shadow figure doesn't know where it is. Lisa Sheen, thank you very much. You guys are being super generous with the super chats. Love your work. Thank you very much. Legends of the highest order. Limited vocabulary time traveler is basically where we're at, I think. Shout out to the mods, for sure. Shout out to the mods. Ask the meaning of life. It's a good one. Time traveling shadow figure. What's the meaning of life? I'm guessing unknown. UN. K. Unknown. The ball sack shaped planchette says unknown. What about just, it doesn't use these numbers. What's 1 plus 1? Let's see if it knows some basic arithmetic. Oh. TO 2 space D A R too dark. Why is it too dark for 1+1? Mysterious. Our cyberspace shadow figure gets a little confused. What does everyone think's going on here? Male or female? Oh, female. A female time-traveling shadow figure that can't add 1+1 because it's too dark. This is a complex character we're learning about here. It's too dark and they're female. Have we even... Are you dead? Did we ask that? Are you dead? No. Female time-traveling shadow figure. It's too dark to add 1+1. What do you think's going on here? Why are you here? Is a good one. I'm guessing it'll say unknown. Why are you here? Unknown, I'm going to say. If it says unknown, yes. Oh, why are you here? Yes. Are you a good or bad omen? Oman? Omen. B. A. Ooh, the plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen. The female shadow figure that's too dark to add 1+1 is a bad omen. Did you all see that? It's a bad omen. Bad omen. Bad juju. Wasn't it meant to be a friend, though? I reckon nonsense. Nonsense, I declare. It was meant to be a friend from somewhere else. And now it's a bad omen. What is your purpose? I reckon it will say, cannot say. What is your purpose? N. Not known, I'm guessing. The ball-shaped planchette continues jiggling. Not known. So what do we think? What's going on here? Are you a demon? Let's do that. Are you demonic? Are you demonic? No. But you're a bad omen. It's too dark. Can you make something move in my room? Cannot say. No. See H E. Check back later. This thing has about 2 responses. I think we'll swap over to the tarot reading, ladies and gents. The ball-sacked shaped planchette has lost the plot. It's time to say goodbye to our shadow figure. So what did we learn? They're a shadow figure. They can't add 1 + 1 because it's too dark. They're a bad omen. They're a time traveler. They're female. They're a bad omen. This is the character that this thing has made for us. Interesting. Interessante. Bit of fun. Digital Ouija. If you're bored, check it out yourself. Let's move on to a tarot. Let's move on to tarot. Can y'all see that? All right. So a digital tarot deck, you press it, it's going to shuffle my bits. It's going to do a little reading on me. Oh, I should say goodbye to it first. You're all right. Clear. Goodbye. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you for being a friend. I invited everyone you knew. Well, I will be another kind of thank you for being a friend. I'm not even paying attention to what it's saying. What is it saying? I didn't get what it said. Chat, did you see what happened when we Holy dooly, we just got some thunder. Thunder and lightning for a Halloween stream. How cool's that? Perfect setting. Big clash of thunder just went off in my giant Addams Family creaky mansion that I sit in the West Wing all alone, writing spooky stories. Thank you for being a friend. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it was Betty White. It was Betty White all along. I have to ask, are you Betty White? Are you Betty White? Please say yes. Yes! It was Betty White the whole time. Chat, are you getting that? It was Betty White. That is a quality way to end that session. Betty White. Everyone see that? That's amazing. So Betty White is a time-traveling female, correct? I don't think Betty White's a bad omen, though. That is a fantastic way to end that session. We were talking to Betty White the whole time. Thank you for being a friend. Boom, 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 boom. Magnificent. You were here to witness a chat with the famous, the one, the only Betty White. The whole time we were chatting to Betty White. Oh man, that is fantastic. Who knew we were among such amazing company? So Betty White's a shadow figure. It's too dark to do 1+1. She's a bad omen, which I don't quite agree. I think Betty White is an excellent omen. A good omen. What else? Female, they got that. It's old Betty. Graced by an angel we were. We didn't even know it. Graced by an angel. Fantastic. Many have become demonically possessed from playing Ouija boards. Imagine I got possessed by Betty White and I started communicating her true story. Rest in peace, Betty. Love your work. Fantastic. All right, let's move on to a tarot. All right, shuffle deck. Let's go. Select 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get my reading. The digital gods are communicating through this simple web interface. Can you believe it? The angels are communicating through Chrome. What will they have to say? What will the angels have to say through Chrome? How you feel about yourself. The Sun. You're feeling abundantly happy and joyful. If you don't, be assured that you're about to enter a period of success and fulfillment. I hope... Do I get to run around nude in a field of daisies with, like, the beaming sun from Teletubbies watching down on me? I hope so. This is a time of pleasure, vitality, and good health. Travel and holidays to be enjoyed. Good news around children or the conception or birth of a longed-for baby. Wow. How about that? Little mini baby ham. The sun heralds an ending to difficulties and a time to celebrate with friends and loved ones. How about that? What does everyone think about that? I'm going to run around as a nude little child under the Teletubby sun. We've just spoken to Betty White, and now we've got this good news that everything's abundantly happy and joyful. Will you do it live? I'll run around in under the Teletubby sun with some sunflowers covering my goodness. Meanwhile, it's thunder and lightning outside, ladies and gentlemen. It is a proper Halloween evening as we talk absolute nonsense here on the internet. Baby ham equals Hamlet. Maybe there's a little Hamlet coming. Card 2 is interesting. I haven't got onto card 2 yet. Are you a hot dog? I am indeed a hot dog. Stephanie Dyson, welcome, welcome. Happy Halloween. Don't forget to use sunscreen. Correct. We don't want a burnt ham on our hands. Okay, number 2. What you want most right now, the devil. Ooh. The card suggests that what you most want at this time you can't have, and like the forbidden fruit, this only makes it all the more tempting. Alternatively, you could go for something. But it would be a bad choice, and you'd be doing it for all the wrong reasons. Yes, you want passion and gratification. Just be careful where you go looking for it. Ooh, temptation from the ghoulie man himself. I love how vague this is, though. Alternatively, you could go for something. Something. That could be anything, literally anything. You could go for something. Where I'm from, juju is slang for nipples. How about that? That guy Bishop, thank you very much. Intense. So the devil is trying to tempt me. I'm a nude child running free under the sun. Your fears. Let's go. What are my fears? You are fearful of lacking the willpower and strength to deal with someone or something that concerns you. Feeling negative and listening to all your fears will only create failure and lost opportunities. Be as brave as a lion, but work compassionately and you'll be fine. Vague as toots. Oh, but look at this. Look at this, gang. Look at what's going on here. This lady is just like wrenching on the jaws of a lion with like a little lathe of flowers and a little like, I'm infinite. And Mount Fuji's in the background. There's some nice like fields and I'm just wrenching on a lion's mouth. What the heck is going on there? Bonita, it's raining. Wendy Holmes, welcome, welcome. The poor lion, I know, right? Just fucking just chilling in this epic field with Mount Fuji in the background, and this lady walks up and just wrenches its jaw wide open. Poor lion, indeed. Stay out of the woods. Ladies and gentlemen, stay out of the woods. It's raining here too, yep. It's come over gloomy. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to suffering. Suffering leads to the dark side. Is she fighting her fears? All these cards pulling on meaning and purpose and significance. I should go wrench on a lion's face. All right, next. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Come on down. What was Come On Down? That wasn't Wheel of Fortune. That was Sale of the Century? No. The one with Larry Emder here in Australia. Larry Emder. Call it fate or destiny, but the run of good luck or good fortune you're experiencing or about to experience is mostly not of your doing. Enjoy this time. If there seems to be a number of positive coincidences happening in your life, this is known as synchronicity. Go with the flow and trust it. Another vague statement. What does everyone think of that? Synchronicity. The Price is Right. Thank you very much, Larry Emder. Price is Right. Who hosted it in the US? Someone famous. Didn't Old Mate ended up doing The Price is Right, didn't he? Oh, I can't think of his name. Moving on. What country are you in, Callan? I'm in Australia. Price is Right. Hillbilly horror stories. Trade snow for rain any day. Bob Barker. Drew Carey. Oh, that's who I've seen. He took over, didn't he? What, didn't he do a recent one, Drew Carey? Boy, Drew Carey must be about 400 years old right now. Shout out to Drew Carey. Bruce Forsyth, Bob Barker and Drew Carey. Raw Meat says cheers. I am busting for the loo again, gang. All this fortune and such. What is going against you? The High Priestess. Insecurity is a devil that taunts us, but only if we listen to that doubting Thomas. We have all in our heads. Ignore it. What do your instincts tell you? Perhaps you don't like what they say. You could always go against your intuition, but we all know what that leads to, don't we? We all know what that leads to, don't we? What does that lead to? I don't know. That one's vague as heck, gang. Vague as heck. Everyone's still saying Drew Carey. Drew Carey. I might need to have a little break, gang. Head off to the can. Bob Barker. Why am I craving hot dogs? That's a question you have to ask yourself. The High Priestess is a powerful female. Hush up. But it's just so vague. Insecurity, doubting Thomas. So ignore the thing in your head. What do your instincts tell you? If you go against your intuition, I don't know. Bit vague, gang. Card 6, the final likely outcome. Judgment. A time for taking stock, an end to an era or phase of your life, and brand new opportunities appearing. An opportunity will present itself that must not be ignored, and it could have far-reaching implications, changing your life for the better. You will enjoy success and enjoyment for past efforts. Events will pick up at a pace, and the outcome will be quicker than expected. Let's all just have a little look what's going on here. This dude is blowing a horn. We're out in a couple of boxes nude, just sailing the high seas. Is that the Welsh flag? Is that the Welsh flag? What does the Welsh flag look like? Welsh flag. No, it's not the Welsh flag. What flag is that, gang? Yeah, everyone's just like sailing the high seas up in here. Nude as the day they were born. He's blowing a jam out his big old horn. Seems like good times are ahead. That's a long flute. The innuendos are flying, my friends, flying. So what can be made of my entire assessment here? I may be having a small ham. I may be running under the Teletubby sun nude as the day I was born. The devil is fiddling my fiddlesticks, but I shouldn't listen. I should rip the jaws of a lion wide apart. I should play Wheel of Fortune or become the next host of Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess is saying my name is Thomas, and I'm off to set sail in the high seas, nude as the day I was born, with someone playing a very long horn. Does that sound about right? Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I reckon that's my fortune. All right, gang, I'm going to have a quick little break. I will leave you with an episode. Then we'll come back. We might do a final little QA, watch a couple little Reddit videos, and then we'll go from there. Toodle-oo! This photo is as sad as it is disturbing. The photo has been retold over the years as the tale of the ghost that screamed, and 30 years later, it's still causing a stir. The origin of this story dates back to a 1984 car accident involving 4 teenagers. The exact circumstances leading to the crash are unknown. However, some have blamed the winding roads. Regardless of the cause, the teens...
¿Estás tirando? Yo también te voy a tirar, ¿no? ¡Oh! ¡Uy! ¡Oh, la mierda!
Lalo Escalante is a YouTuber well known for posting some seriously creepy videos. In this one, the crew is exploring a very rundown building in Culiacan, Mexico.
Estaba atendiendo este güey, ya me está preocupando. Aquí no hay nadie, güey.
Soon after entering, one of the members begins to feel unwell.
A lo mejor el susto, güey. Respira, respira. Le vamos a sacar un poquito al aire, güey. A lo mejor fue el susto. Güey, que se está aquí, güey. Bueno, sí. No. Respira bien, güey.
Then, as the others stop to lend him a hand, the camera catches something rather unnerving in the background.
Uy, cállate. Uy, hola. A lo mejor de... Güey, se vio algo pasar, güey. Güey, no es broma, güey, se vio como una niña, güey. Allá al fondo, está la alberca, güey. Sí.
The figure moves quickly and appears to be wearing a long white dress. The investigators give chase, but are unable to keep up.
Te lo juro, güey, que se vio en el video, güey. Güey, tengo la pechinita. ¿Qué dices, y no hay pase, güey. Te lo juro, Lalo, que de aquí cruzó la niña, güey.
They keep searching the dilapidated building and soon spot the figure once again, this time from a high-up window.
Es que de aquí se puede ver la alberca perfectamente. ¿Qué es eso, güey? Güey. Abajo, güey.
The team quickly descends several flights of stairs. Then, just as it seems they've lost the figure once again, there's a loud smashing sound, and one of the crew members appears to faint.
De aquí fue. Güey, de aquí fue, Lalo, güey. Fue de aquí. Fue de aquí. David.
Concerned, the rest of the team carry him from the building and into their car. They speed away from the area and the video eventually ends.
No responda. Güey, se le pinche susto, güey. Abre la puerta, güey. Doctor, márcale el doctor ahorita, güey. Sí, güey, llévalo, güey. Termínalo, güey. Ya termínalo, güey.
Luckily, it turns out the ill team member is okay. In the video's description, it notes that David, the man who fainted, was later seen by a doctor and simply had low blood pressure. But did the strange, ghostly character have something to do with his mysterious illness? Seems we may never know the answer to this question. The explorers left the building in such a hurry they were unable to learn the true identity of the figure that was lurking in the darkness.
De aquí fue. Güey, de aquí fue, Lalo, güey. Fue de aquí. Fue de aquí. David.
This next clip on our list was posted to the TikTok account, UAP TikTok. It was supposedly captured by a passenger on a commercial flight who seems to have noticed several strange objects out their window. As the camera holder zooms in, you can see that there's no less than 6 cigar-shaped objects that appear to be hovering in the sky. At first, it seems there's too many of them in close proximity to be passenger planes, and they're likely too high in the air to be remote-controlled drones. However, several keen-eyed viewers have suggested that the UFOs might simply be a trick of perspective. They think that these objects are actually boats in the water below. With that in mind, watch the clip again and let me know what you think. This certainly could be a possibility, as it appears there's a shoreline in the bottom of frame. So what do you think we're looking at? A hovering fleet of UFOs or just a few boats floating in the water? Let me know where you stand on this in the comment section down below. Sometimes it can be the subtle details captured by a camera that are actually the most frightening. User Albeen posted this video to Reddit, which shows a recording from a security camera positioned inside their house. The poster says they were out at a party at the time the incident was captured. Take a look at what happens. As you can see, the light in the adjacent room switches off. Then, after a few seconds, it turns back on again. Several viewers thought the power to the apartment might have briefly reset, or that there was some sort of issue with the actual light bulb itself. Either of these explanations might make sense were it not for one small detail. You can audibly hear the light switch turning off, and then on again. In the comments section, the poster notes that their switches are the small stick variety, and that they're pretty new, so they still have a hefty click when you flick them. While some who saw the clip thought it might be the work of a playful poltergeist, one viewer in particular was more concerned that there might have been an actual human intruder inside the house at the time of recording. Interestingly, the cat doesn't seem to be fazed by the light at all. Instead, it remains focused on its food in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Many think that animals have a heightened sense for the paranormal, so if this was a poltergeist, wouldn't the cat have reacted differently? So too, if there was a human intruder. So what do you think was responsible for the light flicking on and off? Was it something supernatural, or could there be another way to explain the click sound heard in the video? There's very little information available about this video that was uploaded to Instagram by Paranoid Normal. However, it appears to show a rather creepy incident. Take a look. Watching that again, as the ball's kicked into play, the camera holder begins to follow it. Then, suddenly one of the players appears to be knocked to the ground by some sort of invisible force. He then looks as though he's being dragged by his left leg towards the goal. The man continues to struggle and writhe about before two other players rush to his aid. They pick the man up and escort him from the field just as the footage ends. Could it be possible that this footballer was actually attacked by a poltergeist? Unfortunately, it's almost impossible to know for sure. Take another look at the footage and decide for yourself. Cameras often capture things that are undetectable to the naked eye. In this clip uploaded to Reddit, the poster Hachi4496 admits that what we see could be anything, but you have to agree it's still rather unnerving. The camera is positioned to show the kitchen. At first, your eyes drawn towards the blinking lights in the background. Then suddenly, something zips past the camera. Take a look. It looks amorphous, starting out as a dense black blob before flashing past the camera like a wispy cloud. Even if you watch the clip a few times, it's hard to describe what it is we're actually seeing. Here it is, slowed down. Several viewers think it's probably just some sort of insect, one that's moving so close to the camera's lens that its shape is being distorted. However, one commenter noted that if it was a small bug, why does it change shape like it does?
Seems unlikely we'll ever get a definitive answer to what we're actually witnessing here. It probably is just an insect, but it's hard to deny that at first it's quite unsettling. This next clip was posted to the Instagram account Unanswered Universe. According to the description, a farmer kept finding his tractor trailers and other farming equipment flipped over onto their sides. Other farmers nearby were also reporting that their tractors had been toppled over as well. Then, one day he captured this footage while out working on the land. Take a look. There's a dark figure up ahead, but it's too far away to make out any details. As they get closer, the figure becomes somewhat easier to see. Even though there's some daylight, the figure remains unusually dark. It actually looks like a shadow itself, however there's nothing around that could be casting it. Also, if it were just a human being, then it itself should have a shadow of its own. Toward the end of the clip, the farmer speaks. His words supposedly translate to, "It scares the crap out of me." He also mentions that he can't see the figure's face. Unfortunately, as is often the case with videos of this nature, it's very difficult to verify their origin. This, in turn, makes it hard to know if the story accompanying the footage is actually genuine. It's also difficult to verify the farmer's claims that his tractors had been flipped over. Could this mysterious figure have something to do with it? Take another look at the clip and let me know what you think this is in the comment section down below. Sometimes there's footage so eerie that even if there is some type of logical explanation.
Gang. Let me just put the tip of my Boss Hog back on. What is going on? We are back. Halloween live stream. It is raining cats and dogs out where I am. Thunder, lightning, it's all happening. Spooky atmosphere. And we are back. Thought we'd keep taking a little bit of Reddit spookies. How was everything when I left? Chat is going crazy. What's news? What's news? All right, let's have a little look at some more spookies. That's not bad. There's a bit of spook for you. Could be remote control. And then it zooms off. It's pretty good. I like it. Spooky. Spooky. Does everyone think? Spooky or not spooky? Remote control or not remote control? Spooky? 'Twas a dark and stormy night indeed, DJ Bowman. Ghost stealing a child's bike. Spooky booky. Yeah, I don't mind this one. Bit of fun. I like the fun ones. Spooky. Could be remote control, but it's fun nonetheless. String. Some people say string when, like, you'd have to have the longest bit of string. Like, you'd have to have a bit of string, like, down the entire road or something, pulling from multiple directions. Not saying it's a ghost, but I'm saying it's highly unlikely to be string. That's a good one. I'm going to give that a little upward facing arrow. I like that one. Might put that in an upcoming video. Remote control. What are you dressed as? A hot dog. A hot dog. Living room starts recording for no reason. Or for some reason. Let's have a look. Seeing a couple of ghost toots. What's everyone else seeing? Nothing? What does everyone think on that one? I saw a couple of ghost toots. What do y'all think? Jose Perez, thank you for the blue super chat. Love your work. Love your work. Chat amongst yourselves for 2 seconds. I didn't see much in that one, gang. Let's move on. What is this? The roof is moving? The light's flashing, but is the roof moving? Looks like the light's moving. Is that what we're saying? The roof is moving? The roof is moving. What does everyone think? Ruth McCurdy makes me appreciate how much work you do to find the good vids. Thank you very much, Ruth. We do. We watch a lot of nonsense. We watch a lot of nothing videos. We watch specs and nothings. So we try and bring the entertainment and we try and find the fun ones, you know? This is what we do. What do you think? Is that roof moving? Earthquake? Flashing lights? Sorry, Ham, can't tell. Fake? Fake in what way, Anne? The light was definitely flashing. Demon? I need some ketchup on these videos. Bigfoot's flipping the light switches. We've got the answer right there. Bigfoot is flipping the light switches. This isn't paranormal related, but I was catching up and my 1-year-old thought this slapped ham clip was hilarious. Aww. Have a look.
Conversations with someone who wasn't there. On this particular night, he decided to film his antics. In the clip, we can see the young boy hiding behind some clothes. However, the boy's mood suddenly seems to sour. He stomps back and forth across the room and begins to talk angrily in his voice.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
He slams his hands on the furniture, apparently frustrated by something.
bless. I'm glad our channel can entertain everyone, young and old. Very sweet. Very sweet indeed. Thank you to Stripey Socks. If you're watching this, thank you, Stripey Socks. That was a delight. Adorable, cute. Isn't it just? Lovely. Glad we can entertain. 30 seconds. Fits the bill. Ghost says hey to me while trying to sleep in a haunted location.
I just heard someone say hey to me.
Spooky.
That was loud.
Did something just say hey to this dude? Hey to the dude. Who's sleeping in their jeans? Lady Dabs comes in with the real questions. Apparently it was a haunted house. He's probably just trying to get some shut-eye. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? What does everyone think? Did it say hey? Did it whisper? Did it whisper? Spooky, I think it's real. Glad I caught the Slapped Ham live stream. Fitness Alex 74, welcome, welcome. Weenie Suit is hilarious. Like I said, these are completely unvetted. These are the things we get submitted. So it's not all raw, terrifying goodness. So that, you know, this is an insight into what we do day to day. We watch a lot of strange little nothings. Dressed as a hot dog. I wear this hot dog every day, by the way. Case in point, these sort of idiots, fam, this is what I deal with. Was there something there? I don't think I saw anything. A ham hot dog. I didn't see much in that one. Gang, ging, gang, gong. What's going on here? This thing. Looks a little bit like me. Is that me? Just here. It looks really whack when it's lit up. What? Alcatraz guard. What are we... What? I'm confused. But is that me in the window, gang? Am I in the window? Looks like the Alamo. What do you think, gang? Me in the window? Blessed Samhain. Oh, gang. We're not yielding anything too interesting on this one, are we? What? Where's that music coming from? We don't want to get done for the old copyright, thank you very much. Ah, this one good. We actually have this one in an upcoming video, gang. So here's a little preview for you because it's a good one. It's a good one. It's gonna feature next week, I think. So here's a little preview. It's quite weird and quite strange.
Uy, se ha parado. ¡Puta huevo! Invisible, así, ¿no? Se estiró.
So this one, yeah, we're going to be featuring this next one. It's allegedly some security footage captured on a farm in Peru. So you have this like creepy figure in a squat here with like some freaky hair and big old glowing eyes. See his eyes glow, it's a bit weird. And then he just turns into like a bit of mist and cruises on over here and has a little look down the well.
Uy, se ha parado. ¡Puta huevo!
And then he just like, oh, what's down the well? I'm going to turn back into a person. And then like a second thing flies out of the well. So he's here. Watch this like second little black thing fly out of the well. Boom. What is that? What's that, gang? What is that? Weird clip. It's a weird clip. We'll be featuring it next week. Love to hear your thoughts on this one. What in tarnation indeed? What is happening in Peru? Creepy. Wow. Alien. Yeah, this is a weird one. Very cool. Very cool. That's some Harry Potter shit. Portal. Very strange. Skinwalker. Did cross my mind. Cute cartoon. Mysterious figure. Figure. In Australian, it's pronounced figure. In American, it's pronounced figure. Creepy, amazing, skinwalkers, trippy. So, yeah, there's a little sneak peek into next week's episode. If some of you say in the comments, I've seen this one before, well, it's because you saw it on our live stream, gang. Saw it on our live stream. Good one. Hey, I know how these are made. It's pronounced figure. Figure, mate. Figure. Do a whole episode with an American accent. Figure. So that's the coolest one we've come across.
Oh.
We're getting into ones that are going to be all in our episodes next week, so I won't show this one to spoil. I won't spoil it. It's this one. We've featured this one. Little bear moves towards him.
Oh, that's moving.
What do we think? The bear moves. The bear moves.
Oh, that's moving. Didn't get it. Oh, man.
Oh, my lordy. My teddy bear. My sweet, sweet teddy bear is moving towards me. Maybe it's Betty White. Maybe she's embodying the teddy bear. There's a bear in there.
Oh, that's moving.
It's haunted as well. What does everyone think? He has my vote. Slapped ham for president. President of the world. My inauguration speech will be in this hot dog. And I will say, free ham for all. No one will go hungry. There'll be ham, unlimited ham for everyone. My sweet teddy bear. Oh, Teddy, how could you be haunted like this? You're ruining everything. We used to be such good friends, Teddy. My sweet Teddy. Here's a follow-up. More Teddy action.
Sick of hearing these bangs in my flat. Coming from kitchen all the time. Unexplained. Ever since I brought this fella in. Since I brought that bear in. Things... I don't know if there's something attached to it or what.
My teddy bear moved. My best friend, all these years you've been haunted. You've been bloody haunted. That's pretty freaky there, teddy bear. Another Elon Musk. Casting a spell for 3 million subscribers on YouTube for Callan by Halloween. How about that? Can you art if you want? Bless. Thank you very much. We are nearly at 3 million subscribers. We are dang diddly close. We're about 100,000 off. 90,000 off maybe. Thank you very much. You can art if you want. Very kind. Love the outfit. Love the apple. My sister on Google Maps. Did I show her? Sister's on... Oh, and no link. Solid. Unexplained light. Could literally be anything. It's like filmed through 400 filters on a strange angle. It could be a light coming down, could be anything. It's filmed in the 1960s. That nice hue. That nice golden 1960s hue. Does everyone think? Where are we at? Is everyone vibing? I just can't bear it. My sweet teddy bear, turns out you've been haunted all these bloody years. Oh, Teddy, how could you do this to me? I thought there was someone on the toilet. Potato Lands, Lamau. 60s footage. Loading, sepia. Everything was sepia in the 1960s, don't you know?
People are walking around. This one's only got an hour and 10 minutes.
Got it.
Got what? Not it.
Yeah.
Not it.
Not it.
That
Needs perhaps a precursor video to explain what's going on.
This one's only got an hour and 10 minutes.
Got it.
Got what? Not it.
Yeah.
Not it.
Not it.
Don't know what they're talking about, gang. What does everyone think? Don't know what they're talking about. We need a precursor video. Termites. Double exposure. I won't play these long ones, gang.
I hear it. I heard a knock. I heard a knock. I heard a knock over. Oh my goodness.
What do you think, gang? Doesn't look out the window. A couple of taps. Paperclip on the old AC, knocking about. Yeah, World Paranormal's in the house. Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. World Paranormal do some spooky vids of their own while we're checking out their YouTube channel. We get the window knocking on a second story only with a cornfield out back. No one. That sounds creepy. Let's move on. Window knocking part 2. Probably not. We have no idea what happened. This sounds intriguing.
That was when I had come out of the bathroom because Claire was being dumb. Our sheet. And then she
There it
suddenly
goes.
fell. Out of all the jumping around and running around the girls do, she has never fallen. None of my dolls have ever fallen off of that shelf. Unless I've accidentally knocked them down.
Something falls. A doll. A doll. Up here.
That was when I had come out of the bathroom because Claire was being dumb. Our sheet. And then she
There it
suddenly
goes.
fell.
Oh, yeah. What does everyone think? The doll just falls off.
Out of the bathroom because Claire was
The doll
being
here.
dumb. Our sheet.
Just falls off.
And then she
There it
suddenly
goes.
fell. Our sheet. And then she
There it
our sheet.
Well, they claim it's never happened before. So walking around, running around, kids are running around. It's never fallen over before. Chat. Judge. Judgment. What do you think's going on in this one? Kind of weird. I agree. A little bit weird. Trapped gas from under all the clatter. She likes blue. Jumped. Doll wants a snack. Authentic. It was knocked off. She was serious. Maximum hoarder. Throw them away. She pulled the sheet, hit the wall. Don't like spooky dolls. Creepy. Wants attention. It fell over. Top heavy. Cursed doll. We're getting some mixed theories here, gang. Mixed theories. Let us know in the comments where you're at with this one. What do you think? Chat amongst yourselves. I just need to respond to a message. Sick. It's a little bit of fun. We might add it to an episode. I'll keep it earmarked. A little bit of fun. Thank you, Vegetable Angle. This one goes for a while. Abandoned old church. I set up my camera and left for 2 hours. Unfortunately, for some reason, it just stopped working. Batteries completely drained. This is what I captured. I hear knocking, footsteps, and that door closed by itself with some force. Really? Goes for 3 minutes though, gang. I'll just try and get to the good bits. Holy moly. There is literally nothing. Gang! Gang! There was a little noise at the end there, but... We'll watch one more, gang. Paranormal caught while exploring house.
See, this is the door that shut by itself last time I had it open. I'll open it, see if it shuts by itself this time. And this is the kitchen area.
Oh, Weet-Bix.
Kitchen. Oh, no, this must be, oh, this might be the dining area. I know it's a big room here. A lot of junk and stuff. Looks like a good fold up table there. And a lot of junk. See, it's moving itself. It's not even windy. The door moved. There we go. See, it's moving by itself. If anyone's in here, any spirits in here, can you please shut the door?
Is that you, Betty White? You there?
Thank you. Oh, that was freaky. That was fun out.
Door closed by itself, gang. Cast your votes, judgment. Denora Larius, welcome to the Ham Fam. Thank you for joining our member. What does everyone think? Wind, maybe? Door closed slightly? I'm just going to take the tip of my hot dog off. I am absolutely sizzled. If you could touch this noggin, you would feel how god awfully hot I am. Charlie Spillman, thank you for the upside down face. Thank you very much. Everyone's been very generous this stream. Love you all. Legends of the highest order. Just the tip. Just take the tip off. Just let the noggin air a little. Take the tip off. Sweaty hot dogs. Who wants a piece of this sweaty hot dog? What's the skeleton's favorite board game? Tibia Pursuit. Ah, my. All right, gang. Let's just go back to just chatting. Let's round this, what's been an absolute delightful Halloween live stream. Let's round it up. Fire off a couple of Q&As. I realized there's a Q&A. Little Q&A function here. Let me have a look. Start a Q&A. How does this work? Say something. Was that really Betty White? So you just pose a question? How does it work? Oh, the chat just vanishes, does it? Can you guys tell me what you see on your end? I'm using this new functionality. I've never seen Q&A on YouTube before. Was that really Betty White? Were we haunted by the ghost of Betty White this fine 2022 Halloween? I think we were haunted by the ghost of Betty White, and it was awesome. Vincent Price dancing with Betty White. I don't know what that function does, gang. It just puts a little question there. Could be anyone. I'm going to end the Betty White Q&A. I don't know what that does. Confirm. So I think it's just a way to just put some questions up and everyone can thing. Booty, thank you for the cheeky blue super sticker. Thank you very much. Love your work. Well, that about wraps it up. Thanks, gang. Thank you so much for joining this fine 2022 Halloween. I hope you enjoyed the hot dog. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. We will wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. We have new content coming this week, obviously. Wednesday, if you're in Australia. Tuesday, if you're in America. Fresh ham, that spooky goodness. Hopefully this little behind the scenes shows you what kind of stuff we have to do. We have to go through, trawl through all these different videos to find interesting content. So hopefully it gives you a little bit of perspective on what we do here. But it's been amazing chatting to you all. We were haunted by a shadow figure that claimed to be Betty White from an interdimensional, interstellar area of the universe. It's been fantastic. Love you all very, very much. Thank you for supporting our channel. Big shout out to all the members. Massive thank you to everyone who donated via Super Chats, Super Stickers, Super Thanks. And that's it.